Hi, it's Mandy from Mindset for Success with today's Mindset Matters. Now, today I'm going to talk a little bit about choices, because everything we do in life comes down to the choices that we make. And every moment of our lives, we make a choice, which is how we decide what we'll do and what we won't do. Now, quite often, some of the choices that we make, we're not really aware of, because as I said before, we tend to run our life in habits. Now, this was inspired by catching up with a friend, and my friend's daughter has had some really, really big health challenges, and it's tough when you're young because it means that there's a lot of things she hasn't been able to do. She hasn't had the energy to go out with her friends. She's even had to defer university. There's lots and lots and lots of food that she can't eat. And that's tough when you're a youngster, when you can't go and do the things that everyone else is doing. Yet she's an incredible young lady because she made a choice that instead of focusing on everything she can't do, she would have a look at what she can do. And one of the things that she can do exceptionally well is to research about her situation. Have a look at all the other possible alternatives. Have a look at the herbs that could help her body, the supplements, the food, studying about the gut. And she's read a lot that is based on science as well. So she's really become the most incredible expert. And she gave me a few great recipes yesterday and a few tips and a few articles. And I think, wow, this is such a young girl that's turned a really, really difficult situation into something that I know without a shadow of a doubt, one day she will be out there somewhere doing some amazing work in the world, sharing her knowledge to help other people benefit in their health. And I do believe that when we have health problems, it's one of our biggest challenges. Yet there's a lot of people out there that are struggling. I meet them everywhere I go, whether they're clients or people in the street or through some of my work I do at Lifeline. And it's interesting observing everybody because ultimately some people deal with it better than others and some people don't. So it's really, as I said earlier, about the choices that we make. The key is if you're having a bad time, you have a choice. You can either look at everything you can't do, and our brain is really good at looking at what we can't do, danger and loss, or you could say, well, this is where I am right now. What can I do? And focus instead on everything that you can do. Now, this is what I did, really small example, but when I ruptured my ligament, instead of focusing on, oh, I can't do my park run, I can't go running with everybody, I can't run up the front and be with everyone I know, blah, 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 I looked at everything that I could do instead. And that is the key. If you're having a little difficult time in life, then what I suggest you do is focus on the things that you can do. And one of those things you can do in the pursuit of this is make sure that you're kind to yourself, because your brain will then send you a little bit of serotonin that will help you feel a little bit better, and it radiates out into the world. So when you focus on everything you can do, you're letting go of all the deprivation, the loss, the feeling bad about the past things that you did do, which really don't help in your current situation. And you can transform that energy, which usually is a stuckness, when you're in a place where you think you can't move on. It's one of the reasons that people feel depressed. And instead, focus on the things you can do and take small steps. If you have an injury where you can't do your sport, well, maybe you can go for a walk, or maybe you could find another pastime that you enjoy that's creative. Perhaps it's playing an instrument, learning a language, or studying something, or doing a bit of research so that you channel all your focus into something that you can do that one day might open up so many more possibilities for you. So remember, life is about choices. If you're struggling or having a difficult time, then just simply do your best to make a different choice and focus on the things that you can do. So that's today's Mindset Matters. It's Mandy from Mindset for Success.